Oh my gosh, I was filming this and I didn't even press record on the mic. And I'm filming beside a window, so I can't use the audio from the... Anyways, before we begin the video, I thought I would give you guys an update on things. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I had an emergency with Rocky and I put out a call for help. Here's Rocky. What do you have today? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So the day before Rocky's birthday, I went out on a quick little errand, and when I came back, I sat down. We were gonna have a little crochet moment, Rocky and I, have a little relaxing evening. And then I looked at his face more closely, and I realized like half of his face was like starting to swell up. And I obviously immediately panicked and called my sister, bawling. Her boyfriend answered the phone. Literally, I've traumatized that man. Like all the things that have happened since she's been with him. But I decided to wait and see if the swelling went down or if it got worse, and then I would take him to the vet ER. But that hour of waiting, I was literally spiraling so badly. Like, I just literally don't know what life is without Rocky, and I was literally imagining all the worst possible things, of course, you know, and I was already feeling existential because it was his 13th birthday the next day, and like 13, like that's getting old, and yes, chihuahuas have a long lifespan, but like still, you know. So I ended up going to the vet ER, but he's a very reactive dog, so they weren't really able to do anything for him, and so they just said go to a regular vet the next day. So I was able to find a vet. Our usual vet is closed on the weekends. So, and then I was like, well, how am I going to afford this? Because I just didn't have the funds, you know. It was just like a horrible time for this to happen financially, a horrible time within the month as well, you know. So I put out a plea on my Instagram, and I'm just so grateful anybody would give what they could to help. Like it literally means everything to me, because Rocky means everything to me, and I'm just so grateful and so humbled that people care. So thank you very, very much for anything you were able to give, whether that was monetary or emotional. Like just even thinking about Rocky, like that means so much to me. So thank you. Yeah, Rocky's my emotional support dog. He's not like technically trained like that or anything, but I literally don't know what I would do without him. So yeah, so we went to the vet, but again, he's a reactive dog and they can't sedate him because he has heart murmur and he hasn't been on his medication for the heart murmur. And the doctor was saying it sounds like it's getting maybe not worse, but it's progressing in its whatever. So now it is imperative for him to forever and always now be on medication for his heart. So very grateful to this vet. She was able to give us the heart meds, but he doesn't have heart meds in the first place because he has to have an echocardiogram in order to be given heart meds. Very grateful that the vet was able to give us some heart meds in order to tide us over until I'm able to get the echocardiogram, which an echocardiogram is about $1 bajillion. At that vet that I went to on the weekend was $700. Literally, what the heck? That's really manageable financially for anyone. So in order to raise funds for an echocardiogram, I made these two little prints. You'll see it in the video, kind of. I didn't carve them in the video, but I made some block prints. These two little ones of Rocky. Yeah. It's to raise funds for his heart meds. So if you want to go and buy one of them, you can choose how much you want to give for that. It's not donations because like you're getting a print in return, because just getting donations without giving something back was very weird. And so I made prints with all my love and all of Rocky's love, and there's little hearts in it because this is for Rocky's heart. So it's been a lot, and I'm just so grateful, and I don't even know what to say anymore, because can you comprehend how grateful I am? I don't know if you can, but like if you have an animal that you really love, you probably can comprehend it. So anyways, Rocky was able to have a pleasant birthday after the vet, and the face swelling has gone down and he's, I guess, recovered, but it's just now for this heart stuff that is so stressful. Thank you guys so much for caring. It means, again, it literally means everything to me. So thank you very much. Can you tell I barely slept last night? My eye bags look harsher than usual. I have a pastry. I nearly forgot that I bought this, so I'm gonna eat this because I'm not feeling very well. I don't know how much I'll have said in the intro about things, but I'm not doing well. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw a little bit ago that I was like, something terrible's gonna happen today, but hopefully it doesn't. It's not terrible. And then it turned out not so bad, but like still tentative. And then like it took almost a week to really come to fruition, and it turned out to not have turned out well. Something I don't want to share, but it's just something very caca financially. Yeah? So that was fun for that to happen. But I was like, I've got Rocky's birthday to like look forward to, you know. I'm ready for it. I love Rocky. I was already feeling a little bit existential, like Rocky's gonna be 13. Jesus. And then it all went wrong. So I haven't filmed the part that'll be in the intro, but yeah, Rocky was not well. That was all very stressful. And then my friend Alana, she's moving back home to Belize, so she wanted to come to New York and see me one last time before she went. She'll probably be back to America at some point. It just happened to fall the week after everything was kind of terrible for me, which was a good thing that she came. It kept me from like spiraling and not like just getting stuck in my head and wallowing in things. But now that she's left, I'm like, I just feel like all the weight of everything has just re-landed on my shoulders, and it's just so heavy. And yeah, it's the weight of all of these problems that I have right now, plus just feeling like socially drained, because I'm very much an introvert, very much a homebody. So like having somebody in my space, even if, you know, she's a friend, you know, it's just still very, very draining for me. And last night I was making a list of all the things that I need to do. It's not overwhelming. All these things are very like manageable for me, but like right now I feel like I should just take a breather and have a moment. But at the same time, I'm like, but I want to get to these things. I want to do these things. So just not doing well apparently. But and last night I guess I was so stressed that I couldn't sleep, which I don't actively feel like I'm like so stressed I can't sleep, but then I'm like, oh well, what other reason was there that I couldn't sleep? Stress. That would be a very good explanation, and I just don't realize that my body is carrying it in the moment until like later, you know. So I was trying to read. I was reading a book, like a random romance fantasy called A Kiss of Iron. A book time. Let's talk about books. Because you know I love books. Random romance fantasy. I was like, whatever, this would be like a fun, easy, mindless time. Apparently it's 600 pages? What the heck? I was like, I know I'm not reading this slow. Like, why is the percentage not going up faster? It's because it's freaking so long. And then I was like, if I'm going to read a long book, I might as well read City of Gods and Monsters. Randomly started that this morning when I couldn't sleep. And so I'm going to maybe try and continue that. I just feel like I would really enjoy that through audio, but an audiobook doesn't exist of it, which I feel like, watch, the second that I finish this book, an audiobook will come out. There's an audiobook for another book that's really long, that's a fantasy romance that I've had my eye on for a while. They just made an audiobook of it, so I might get that one. I don't remember what it's called, but so I have books to be excited for. I also have not, confession time, besties, I have not listened to Taeyong's album. I've obviously watched the music video, but the day the music video came out was a terrible, terrible day for me. So I watched it the day after. Wonderful. Love it. And then, obviously, the week just was not going great. And so now I'm like, maybe this is meant to be. I saved it for this moment of when I'm spiraling and I need some K-pop in my life because I love K-pop. And I love NCT so much. And I love Taeyong so much. And he's my bias. So, let's have a little listen. Let's try and figure out what I'm doing with my life. Wish me luck! I'm literally just packing orders and I'm getting emotional. Literally people just being like, I hope Rocky feels better. And I'm like, ugh. Thank you guys. Like I literally don't even. I made these little stickers. It's just on sticker paper. Printed out a picture of Rocky at the park. And made a little XOXO Rocky to add into the orders. So thank you so much. Hello. I love you, crackhead. Keep that heart going, Rocky. Goo-goom, goo-goom. I want to keep these all. I already put this one in my journal, but I really want to keep them all. Look at that. It's my favorite animal. Or no, that's a ferret. Why did I think it was a meerkat? Are there even meerkats in America? Oh my god, not the rat. I want to keep the rat too. That's like, well, it's just like as if I paid for stickers, you know, $1 something per sticker. I'm so sorry, Marksy. You're getting the lobster. It can go endangered. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Wait. It's not even a lobster. It's a Nashville crayfish. I'm so sorry, Marksy. But, no, I'm so sorry to McKenna for the Wyoming toad. Why did I want to say Whomping toad? Oh, we like toads. Wait. I'll leave out their first name so I don't give out their full name. But their last name is Neville. And I just gave them the toad. I'm so sorry. Am I though? That's kind of like magical. That just happened. I didn't even think that, blind that through. Oh my god, like see, I can't like give somebody a snake. Natalia, I hope that you don't mind snakes. Because that's the one I picked up. Oh my god, I feel bad. Like, what if they really hate snakes? And I've given them... I'm so sorry. And Mary, you shall get the Atwater Prairie Chicken. You're an OG. So you get a chicken. Hi. So I finished the prints. So happy with how they turned out. Yeah. I still have some learning to do with the ink and the paint and, rolling that out, because I've never actually learned how to do block printing from anybody. I don't really know how I know to block print. It's just like I've seen things, I guess, online, but I've never like watched a tutorial or been taught in school. So very happy with how they turned out. But I made the listings and everything, and variations of how much you want to donate. Just like so grateful. Last night I was packing orders and just crying. Hopefully I didn't get any tears on the orders, but like little notes people left. Some of them were just like, for you and Rocky, and some of them were like paragraphs, and I was just, every one of them just meant so much, mean so much. It will always mean for so much forever. And I don't even know what I would have done with my, let's not spiral, okay? We don't need that again. But super grateful. And I just got another order in. Also prepared the files so that I can order new bookmarks, because I have new photos for new bookmarks. But my camera's about to die, so let's quickly say the book Blood Mercy by Vela Roth. Oh my gosh. Immediately just beautiful. I would already say like this is like a high fantasy. The prose is beautiful. It's just so well written. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk about a very good book. So, and I barely even started it. Well, actually I don't know how far I've got into it, but like it's still the beginning, but it's so good. Just wow. I'm so glad that it finally came out on audio. That means it's more accessible for more people. So I'm barely any way through it. I think the audiobook in total is 20 hours. I don't know at what speed that is, but just so good. I'm at chapter 11 of probably like a bajillion of 92. So, but I'm probably going to read some more of it and then put it on hold, because my friend and I are going to buddy read If We Were Villains. So that'll be for the next video. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for caring, and thank you so much. Like I've really been going through it, and thank you.